I think I've finally gotten my first tinge of cabin fever. I don't know. What about you?
No.
No.
What's cabin?
Jason has a bunch of places to run, and I said, let's all go along. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
It's maybe really good or really bad.
This is stop number 1.
This is stop number 1. Elsie's mailing a letter to a pen pal.
Put it in.
And
Put it in. Elsie,
put it in. Yep, go ahead, put it in. Good job.
Goodbye, letter.
Stop number 2 is, so the whole family except for Jason is going to stay in the van for this whole trip. So that's why we'll see if this is fun or if this
torture.
was torture. But we said at each stop they can change seats to make it sound really like exciting.
That was stop number 1. Next.
No, that was not stop number 1. That was not
count.
official. That's
we didn't put it in park.
That was only a few minutes from the
If we
house.
put it in park, it counts.
So at each stop they get to switch seats, you know, to make it more fun. Because we're gonna do this for a few hours. So stop number 2 is Buckeyes because the chicks have hatched. Not all of them. Whoops, it's really bumpy here. Hang on a second.
No, wait, Mark. They're $97. They're 97.
Okay, stop
Cents.
number 1.
Without tax.
Or is this number 2? Are we counting the post office as number 1?
Yes.
Okay, stop number 2.
No.
Buckeyes.
Yeah.
So these baby chicks are coming out. The first one is all the way out, and maybe there'll be another one by the time we get back.
No, they'll be all of it.
And we have no chick food, we realized. So this is kind of an emergency stop to buy some chick food to be ready to feed these little babies.
I need the old tube.
You scared me. I thought some crazy guy was coming in.
There is. It's me.
Just right out there.
Look at Papa.
Yeah, he's looking at fruit trees. We really want to plant fruit trees. I don't want you guys going in the store, but stay far away from people. And somebody go right over there and see if they have tomato plants, because I forgot to ask him about that. Okay, just remember, stay away from people.
All right. Yeah. Wait.
What's your favorite kind of apple? We really want to plant apples. I'll tell you what our goals are. We want apples that are yummy to taste, to eat right off the tree. You know, some apples that grow around here are a little bit more tart, that would be good for baking or applesauce, but we want apples that are tasty. We really like Gala apples.
This stuff is good.
That's one of our favorite apples, that they're crisp and firm, but they're still sweet.
Apples, because they might be a little too black.
So whenever you go by apple trees, because we've looked at this before, we've never bought any, but we've looked before, and they have these names that we're not quite sure what in the world are these apple trees. So I don't know, we really want to get them in though. I keep saying if we had done this 2 years ago when we first moved in, we'd be halfway on our way to eating apples by now. So they said it can take 5 years for the tree to really be producing. So I had planted some seeds about a month ago of tomato plants, but they didn't come up. I don't think I did it right, so I just sent them over. I love these people in the parking lot who all look at me like, why is she talking to this camera?
Come here, Momsy.
Wrong door. What do they have?
$5 for plants this tall.
$5 a plant?
But then there's $15.98 for like this tall.
Oh my.
For $1, $5.99.
No.
$4.99.
For one tomato plant?
Yeah, this month.
I've never noticed this here before. Can you guys see that? It says online pickup here. Yeah, it must be something that a solution they've come up with. I can't talk today. It must be a solution because of the quarantine that's going on here. There's the chickie food. Come on, James, get back over.
Give that straight to Mom, please.
No, thank you.
There's something that's just for Mom in there.
I saw it.
What?
Woo! He got all kinds of fun stuff. Big bag of fun stuff.
Can I go around and pick?
This is going to be the treat that we will ration for the rest of the trip. Where are we heading next?
To pick up a computer for my lovely wife.
Yay!
Actually, we're going to an ATM first.
Super
We found someone selling a computer for a good price, and my computer is almost did.
Silas,
So
stop. Let me
we're heading to pick that one up next.
Silas, sit back.
Let me hand out some candy to everyone who's sitting quietly in their seat.
Your way.
Jesus wept.
Jeez, wept. Okay, who else? One Bible verse memorized for one piece of candy.
No, I know.
You almost
Jesus
had.
wept.
No, that only counts for James.
Hey, I said
Okay.
that.
Hold on.
Rejoice always. Give thanks. No, wait. How does it go?
I don't know. Say yours
We're
again.
in the middle of a verse.
Do not grow weary of doing good, for in due season you will reap if you do not give up.
Papa got one.
What is the
What is one Bible?
Silas. I don't think so. Siri is not allowed to help you, but
Mommy.
2 points for creativity.
For God so loved the world that he sent his only son.
Gabe.
Gave his only son.
So whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life.
Okay.
Woo!
Give me one. I know one.
Two.
Okay. You shall
You
not
can do
be
that with the,
afraid or discouraged. For the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you.
Wow.
Deuteronomy 31:8. Super job, Silas.
Leo's on a roll.
High five.
Leo's. That was Silas's first verse he memorized when he was 5 years old.
Oh man.
Okay, I don't want to.
My favorite video ever.
You
Yeah, that
shall
was cute.
wait. First time. Just trust me.
We're doing the rotation. We are at the bank. This is stop number 4.
Some little kids are supposed to.
We are here picking up the computer and switching again. Some of the kids are saying they're a little car sick. That's a bummer.
Not me.
We had fun. We reserved some of the candy to have another competition in an hour or so when we need a little bit more fun.
Like Papa.
I think, yeah, did he get it? I think probably it's time to listen to a Wow in the World podcast or something like that. Right? Lydia's not having fun. The next stop is our friend's house that we're bringing some things to drop off, and Jason's going to help unload some more mulch for them. And so I will probably feed Lydia at the next stop since we'll be sitting there for a while. Hopefully she can make it that long. So he's just grabbing this and going. I don't want to stop and do it here in this neighborhood that we don't know.
This gentleman, his name is Brian. Very, very nice, friendly, and was working with me. He was gonna potentially bring it a lot closer.
All right.
And I said, well,
Yeah.
I'm kind of antsy.
We gotta
So I blamed it on you. I was like, it's my wife.
This is
She's
so
antsy.
exciting. I've been making it do, but I was really excited. Look at this beauty. Jason has such a knack for finding wonderful deals on Craigslist to bless us with, and this looks like a great one. I can't do it two-handed. Oh, thanks, Bella. Oh, I'm so excited.
Just like Papa's.
Yay. The boys are wanting me to pass it to the back seat so they can see it. We knew that was coming, didn't we? Pulling out the next snack. I keep little zipper bags in the van all the time so that we can make our own snack bags without having to pay snack bag prices. So when Jason was in the store earlier, he grabbed trail mix, so I'm bagging it up into little snack bags for the kids. So we are here at our next stop to deliver another load of mulch to our friends. Jason came last week, I guess, delivered the load, so we're back again. And our kids get to wave at their kids through the window. That's how we're doing things these days.
You can open them up and talk to them.
I can talk through the window, right?
Buckle and go.
I'll do it so they can actually talk.
You can unbuckle, yeah. You can climb around in the van. Just don't get out.
Open the back doors.
I enjoyed that stop. Did you? Yeah. It was so good to see our friends, even if we were far away from each other. We had to do air hugs, but it was still really good to see them. It just reminded me of that I do miss seeing those people. even though we're mostly used to just staying home, and so this quarantine thing didn't affect us that much compared to some people's lives that have really changed. But I do miss seeing our friends once in a while, so it's good to see them from a distance. And now we're moving on to our next stop. So this next one is another Craigslist find who is giving away
a table saw.
Table saw. He wouldn't have come down here if this was the only thing that he was coming for, but since we were already coming this way, it just was too good to pass up. So we're gonna pick that up.
And we have friends that are 10 minutes from here.
Yeah, we're gonna pick that up and then go another 10 minutes to some friend's house where we're going to drop off one of these boxes of produce that we got. We're gonna drop it off to them. So just full circle. Trade. Jason's dropping off the box.
But I'll have to ride.
Dun, dun, dun. So we're having a dilemma right now because, of course, we've been on the road for a long time, and now we have little people that need to go to the bathroom. So we didn't plan ahead with this. We weren't really wanting to go crash somebody's house because we're avoiding this. I don't like the idea of a gas station because that's just like, ooh. We're kind of out in the country, so I didn't know if it would be better just to find a place and have them go on the side of the road, because that seems like the least contaminated thing in this viral situation.
It's called a virus.
I didn't think about bringing a porta potty along on this long journey.
Why do you talk about this with me?
This is real stuff. They said, why are you talking about this? Because moms know if you take 8 kids in a van for how many hours have we been gone?
I don't need
People are smart.
Yeah, they know. They know this is an issue. We may just have to take the track into the woods because that would be then we would not risk contamination. That might be the best thing.
You'll risk trespassing.
We'll risk trespassing. We'll find some, I don't know. We'll drive around a little bit and see what we can find. Okay, we found a secluded spot for people to go. Look at this, see? It could go up in the honeysuckle. There's no one around. It was the perfect spot. So we solved that problem without any risky exposure.
No, that was Leo and Jane.
You guys,
Me.
we're on our way to Aldi to grab a few things for dinner, and I'm curious to see what it looks like in there, so I don't know, we'll see. Well, I am in Aldi right now, and it seems like normal. I mean, there's plenty of stuff in the shelves, so maybe people are past their worry and their stock up buying at this store anyway. There's plenty of bread, there's produce. I guess there's a couple spots here in the meat that is out, but really, for the most part, it seems pretty normal. Okay, so I just got a bunch of bananas. Let's see here while I'm waiting for them to come back. This was on the clearance. It's like a fruit thing. And then I just got some turkey and cheese that the kids can just roll up. And I got one thing of butter. Since butter is limited whenever we go to Costco, I figured I'd just buy a box, but I have plenty of everything else, so. It is almost 7 o'clock. I can't believe it. This has been fun. We just left our last friends home and did some more 6 feet away air hugs with them, and now we're headed home. It was a good time. Did you guys enjoy that time?
No. I bet there's gonna be I bet there's gonna be at least
Only the candy part.
Lydia's playing with the empty fruit squeezies.
I bet it's gonna be fluffy.
Yeah, we made it fun. I think we made it fun, Jason. Don't you think so?
We did our best.